Okay, so I guess we're live. I don't know, I was ready to do a stream all day and then I kept being like, okay, I'm gonna do it soon, I've got all day. Okay, I'm gonna do it after lunch, I've got, tons of time. Okay, I'm gonna finish like some work and then I'll do it. Okay, it'll be fine. I've got all evening. Okay, I just gotta run to the store before it closes and then I'll do the stream. And now it's like literally almost 4 a.m. and I'm like, I've been sitting for like 2 hours trying to figure out what to do and how to do it and if I should do like an illustration, if I should do some pattern making, because my pattern paper finally arrived in the mail, which I'm super excited about, but it's not, I'm only half excited because it's not the paper I actually wanted. It's I wanted this kind of like see-through vellum translucent paper, but of course everything's online right now, so I had to order it online, and it's called vellum, but it's not translucent, which is really frustrating because it was expensive because I bought a lot of it, like a huge roll, which is good because it'll last me a long time and it is nice, like stiff paper. It'll work for pattern making, but it's not what I wanted, so I'm a little bit kind of frustrated at that because I'm not the kind of person who ever returns things online shopping. I'll return things in store, but I hate going to the post office, so yeah, I'm kind of stuck with it, but it'll work. It'll definitely do the job, and my garment rack is coming soon. I ordered a garment rack from IKEA, and I ordered some pattern hooks, but those are coming from the UK because I wanted the UK style ones that look more like clothespins and less like less like string. So I'm excited about that. All that stuff's kind of on the way, and then I'm going to be doing more pattern making soon, which is going to be exciting, and I'm also going to be doing I think on Twitch, I'm going to be doing more kind of work with me style live streams and things like that. I'm not sure about YouTube yet. I might start a different YouTube channel specifically for more of that, kind of less fashion, more like just chill and work kind of streams. So we'll see. But yeah, I guess I'm ready to do something tonight. I knew I needed to film something today. I just wasn't expecting it to be kind of such a struggle to decide and commit and, whatever. So I think I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I know last time I did like the full like sketch, ink, color. I think I'm literally just going straight to ink this time, like straight to color this time. So we will do oh God, I'm going to screw up all my stuff. Oh, that's the other thing. Okay, so I ended up getting a new microphone and a new camera at the same time, even though, like, I ordered the mic way before the camera because, but everything was sold out, right? Because of that. Because of all the shortages, like the microchip shortage, and, microphones were a big hot seller the last 6 months. So, I finally got the microphone I wanted, so hopefully this sounds decent. And I finally got I think if you were watching some of my previous streams recently, where I was getting continually more and more frustrated with my camera situation, I just went ahead and got a new webcam so that I didn't have to deal with that anymore. And today it was so nice. I literally turned on my Streamlabs, I plugged in the USBs for the mic and the camera, and it just worked. So I'm really happy about that because I don't have to goddamn struggle with that anymore every single time it was some new problem. So I'm excited about that. Hopefully it looks good, sounds good. The face one is still just my computer webcam, but this one is the new camera, which should be good. So we're gonna jump in here. I was thinking, like, I have kind of the Galaxy nails, which I don't know if you can even really see. They're kind of getting a bit worn out. I'm gonna redo them next week for Valentine's Day with some red hearts or roses or something. I haven't quite decided yet. Red and gold probably. But for now, while they're kind of galaxy, I thought I would do a galaxy dress because my brain could not handle the concept of actually starting work on the next season collection, which should be done this month. So instead of actually doing functional dress design, I just thought I would do something kind of just chill and more like art as a hobby, which I don't get to do as much as I would like to currently, so I thought it was that or nothing. Otherwise I was just gonna go to bed. So I'm like, all right, we'll make it happen. So yeah, we'll give a look. I think, what am I gonna use? I guess I'm not sure which. Okay, Okay, let's just stick a couple of these in the water to get them started. Probably, I want to do like a big kind of galaxy ball gown. I'm gonna even do like a background for this one. I never do backgrounds. But yeah, this would not be too difficult to do kind of like a wash background around it. So I'll probably do that, yeah, actually. Okay, but what am I gonna do for the actual dress? I'll do, I guess maybe I should do a little bit of a sketch. I didn't want to, I just wanted to make this really quick and easy, but here we are. All right, so let's do a bit of a sketch. Just kind of a, I know I want kind of a big skirt like that. Kind of, no, that's too high. Where's my eraser? What way is she facing? It's actually too big. I kind of want her to be pretty small, and I want the dress to kind of be like the focal point. So actually I'm glad I'm doing this sketch, otherwise I would have kind of had to deal with it. Hi! What is that? Pique Suarez? Hello in Argentina. I'm over in Toronto right now. How's your day going? Yeah, I don't mind that with kind of a drop waist into the big skirt. That'll work. And then some sort of, oh, I know what I want. I want something kind of avant-garde, so we'll do something that's just kind of like this. But it should loop back around the other way because it's three-dimensional. Just starting. How's yours? Mine is I should have been in bed about an hour ago, but that's not too bad for me. So mine's going good, except I procrastinated all day on doing this. So here we are. But it's getting done, so that's the most important part. Yeah, that'll work. And then, can't believe I'm doing a whole sketch even after I specifically said I wasn't going to do that. Nope, I want her to be tiny, and these little shoulder parts are kind of getting away from me here. They're making me think she's bigger than she's going to be. She's not, she's going to be little, like that. I'm going to do the arms out to the sides because, but a different angle than that. It's the wrong turn to it. It should be more, yeah, like that. Again, I don't really want to sketch this in detail because I just want it to be kind of freeform. But definitely kind of more editorial. There we go. I like that. Oops, that was wrong. My hand kind of caught the angle and curved a little bit in a direction I didn't want. That's fine too. And a bit of a hand there. Draw that going to the back. Okay, this isn't terrible. I'm okay with this. I am, yeah, fashion designer. Yeah, what do you do? Although right now, my first collection is just in progress. I'm just working on, well, I should be working on the patterns for it right now, but I did the designs and I'm just got my pattern paper in the mail, so I'm going to be doing the patterns over the next month or so. And then making, well, hopefully making samples too as soon as the patterns are done. And then we'll go to pre-sales of the patterns and see if we can get some orders and then go to production. So hopefully something will come together. But for tonight, I'm just doing kind of just a casual sketch. Oh, you study art, hey? What kind of art do you do? What's your favorite? I don't want too many facial features, so I'm just going to do some, oh, I need to keep her head small. Let's do the whole head shape in before I make her head way too big. Actually, I don't mind extending that neck up a little bit dramatically. Okay. Head shape, little. Yeah, that's fine. maybe a little bit rounder. I usually make my faces pretty pointy, but let's make this one a little round for kind of that galaxy theme. And then top of two. Again, I don't really want too many features on here. I just want and then I want some sort of interesting, weird, funky hair. So let's do something like this. And then I think we'll do a full, like, this kind of interesting type of, yeah, just something very weird. Embossing on wood. Oh, how interesting. What do you use to emboss with? Okay, I think that's about enough for my sketch here. I think I'm going to dive right into doing the outline, so those I'm going to get pretty frustrated here. Now, I'm going to use the thicker brush that that's pretty new to me because it has such a beautiful fine tip on it. Because even my two smaller brushes, their tips aren't actually, this one's not bad. Their tips aren't actually as fine. This one's a little bit nicer, so I'm going to give it a try and see if I can just keep it very delicate for these little lines. Where's my black? Okay. Okay, just little. Let's start on the bottom just in case I can't get it that skinny. But yeah, I kind of wanted that kind of really thick to thin kind of dramatic effect that we're getting there. Which is why the round brushes are so nice to work with, because they have that great range of control. If you can use a delicate touch, you can get these super tiny fine lines. Oh, and then if you go too heavy, you lose it, like I just did. But overall, you can get something pretty neat. Yeah, this is a little bit thicker on most of this than I would have preferred, but again, it's a pretty new brush for me, so. There we go. Add a little bit more black because I feel like it's getting a little bit gray there. The water from the brush is mixing with the ink, and I want more direct blackness, but not more water because I do not want it no, I want to do her eyes here. What am I going to do? Oops. Nah, I should have sketched in her eyes with the pencil. So I've kind of made them uneven here. I think we'll be alright. And I'm keeping it very light hand here so I don't get too thick of lines on the hair and the face. But yeah, I am pleased with the thick to thin lines. That's such a nice touch. Just to vary that line width. I don't know about her face. I think I can live with it. So if I touch it again, I'm gonna make it worse. So I think we'll leave that there, and then let's put some color on. You make a drawing on wood, then you carve it and print it. Do you carve it by hand? And then you print it, like you print with it, like woodblock print, or you print onto it with something else? No, I put way too much black out in my thing, so that's a shame, because it's just kind of a waste when you leave it there, because it just dries. Unlike watercolor, which you can use again the next time. But these are India inks, which means when they're dry, they are stuck there. Unlike my Ferris wheel press inks, which are water-based inks, and they are not. Wait, I don't. Oh, I can't remember. I think those ones, if you mess them with water, they will pick up. But these ones definitely do not pick up. Which is nice, because it means this black outline, nothing will touch it, even if I was using watercolor to paint over it. And definitely using the more inks, it won't touch it at all. Now, I'm just putting out some, like, all these kind of blues and greeny kind of colors to kind of mix some very deep, rich kind of things. I wanted to use this for the sky. What do I want to do for? You carve it by hand and then print it with a hand press. Very cool. Oh, I should have given her a little bit of a collarbone there, but I don't think I'm going to go back and do that. I think it's just too late. Oh, I'm scared to get started on the dress, but I think I better just do it. Let's, this one or the small one? No, the big one. Let me use the big one. I'm trying to get used to using bigger brushes than I want to. I'm used to using smaller brushes, but if you get control of the big ones, you can actually have more options, because like with the round one there, you could see I could get all these little lines and the thick lines without switching brushes, which is always nice. So let's, okay, I'm going to use my palette now, because I want to, my palette is piece of paper, so I want to know kind of what colors I'm going to mix in here. A little bit of this, a little more purple. It's very blue, I want more purple. Well, we'll start with that just to get it. More purple in here. This is supposed to be the sky. I don't really like what I've done here. Kind of let it get too picky. You can see all these brush strokes, which is not really what I was intending to do. Let's just cover it up with more darkness. Honestly, again, like I said, more purple in here. Too shabby. I don't want to cover up that one little white spot there, because I actually like that. And more purple over here. Okay, now we're going to use a smaller brush to do the top of the bodice for sure, because that is such a tiny little area. color in there to kind of blot around, see if it'll blend a wee bit. There we go. That'll work. And then, again, a little bit more purple. For some reason the purple is such a dark color, but it keeps getting overpowered by everything else, which is kind of weird to me. Now, I think for her hair, I would like to do kind of a really, kind of black. Do I want to put some brown in there too? Okay, I still have black out, so let's put a little bit of brown out. Good. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, perfect. All right, what? Yes, I was gonna add some brown here. All right. Oh, I needed to have mixed that more. Whoops. These ones settle a lot. Well, not all of them. Most of them settle if you don't keep it careful. Okay. Now, everything here gets overpowered by the black. Oh, that's a nice color. Let's use that. Blue. And more purple if I can get it. Not cool. I don't know about this one, but it's just kind of for fun anyway, so. I'm having trouble getting purples in here, and purple was like the primary color I wanted, so let's just add a whole bunch more purple to everything. Kind of see what we can do about that. I said before, the nice thing about these inks is that they won't blend in with things that have gone before. So as long as the undercolor is dry, and they dry fast, it'll just create lines over top, which can be good or bad. So I don't know if I think I really would have preferred if this was blending, but this is what we got, so we're gonna work with it. Just kind of use it to make more squiggly lines. Well, I'm going to add some little kind of glitter paint at the end here, just to kind of pull out that starry feel. So maybe that'll kind of save it. We're getting a little bit out of my control, but I don't know. I guess I kind of figured that was par for the course with all this. There's not enough hair on her forehead. Let's pull that down. No, an Elizabethan forehead. Okay, it's not too too bad, honestly. Like, there's nothing I really dislike. It's just not exactly what I was expecting. Okay, now I think I wanted her skin to be kind of a light blue, which is why I was trying to lean everything else purple so that her skin could be more blue. So let's try and make it kind of a something like that. Now this will be a lighter color. I'll just add quite a bit of water to this. Try not to drip it all over my fucking painting. Yeah, light. Now I'm just going to make sure I don't touch the parts that are still wet while they're still wet. Oh, that's good. I like that little space there. Again, just trying to leave some white space, which I'm so bad at doing. Try not to touch her hair because it will bleed, because it is still wet. But her face is not, so I don't have to worry about that. Do have to worry about making sure the shadow parts go in the right places on the face. Here. Yeah. Cheeks. That's fine. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. Yeah, I can work with that. Okay, background. Her dress ended up so blue, and her skin is quite blue. Maybe if I can get the background really purple. Yeah. And then I can put like some kind of pinky swirls in the background. That would be nice. Okay, let's see what we can do with a very purple here. Yeah, that's fine. Good. I never do background, so I'm like, I don't know, something. Why is my hand blue? Get a little bit more purple in there now. Okay, that's fine. I have like all the white space, but again, I don't know how much of this I like at all, so I guess we'll just kind of deal with it. Oh, and then I can make her lips pink to match the pink in the background. So let's add some pink. And I'll put some kind of lighter blue swirls, I think, in the background too. Okay, just a little bit, I don't need very much pink. Tusky? How are you today? Okay, I don't know what I'm going to do for this background, so let's start with her lips, because I do know what I'm going to do for that. Careful not to overline them. That should be fine. Okay, well, I've got a little bit of wet in here. I am going to add some pink right away, while it might still kind of blend into some of these. Oh, I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like the swirl either. Let's just add more water. Ah! Let's drop my paintbrush all over everything. You know, whatever works. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Actually, that's not too bad. Leave it out there. It's not terrible. I don't mind this part where I kind of did the, but it has to have that blendy bit to it, where it kind of swirls into, or bleeds into the background, I guess you could say. Yeah, I don't mind it as long as it does the bleed, then I can handle it. And I'm going to add sparkles over top of this. Very nice. Yeah, what did I even have for food today? Kind of random stuff, honestly. That works out. I didn't get those to bleed enough. Okay, let me just go over them with more. That's kind of, yeah, I'll just cover it up, make it a solution there. There we go. Same with this one. I feel like that needs more interest. Okay, let's add the blue next. Let's add some watery spots to put blue. And oh yeah, that's really bleeding nice. Oh, and green. I poured out this green and I never actually used it for anything. But yeah, this is kind of what I wanted originally. Kind of something really... Oops, that was supposed to be more blue, not green. Whatever. Something a little bit more random. So I actually like that so much. I think I'm going to go back and redo it with the pink. Let's add more water into all of these. This is not even watercolor paper. It's like, why are you doing this to me? Doing it because it will look good. Deal with it. But yeah, might need to actually add more pink. Actually, let's add just a little bit of purple in there to kind of give it some interest. Yeah, that's way more fun than what I had going on before. This needs to be a little bit bigger. Blend those just a little, just touch them with the same water so that they do exactly that. Just kind of mix a little bit interestingly. And the paper is warping and dragging it all to that one area, which is not what I want. But okay, if this capable of drying, it will be fine. Bend the paper away so it stops settling in one place. Okay, I think that's honestly probably about as good as it's getting. So let's bust out the, I want more liquid at that interface there. Loving that one. I like what's going on up here. I don't know about all this. I added more water to make it work, but it's just causing me grief. No, this one is just for fun. I kind of spent all day trying to get in the mood to actually pattern or design something practical, and then I just didn't. So I'm like, well, I better film something. So I'm like, I'll just do something that's not important so that I don't have to stress about it. I can actually get something done, which is always a nice thing. Okay, now these ones are watercolors, but they should be fine with all of this. It shouldn't really cause an issue. Use a bit of a bigger brush though. I think I want more. Okay, let's put some water in the silver and in a couple of the golds, just some random ones. Okay. Now I'm just kind of blotting this in just to kind of let it do what it will. Because if I get it, well, the pigment is still wet, it'll do something a little bit interesting, hopefully. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's kind of blotting it on there. Kind of make it do some interesting bleed things. Swirls. And then I might, I mean this is still very wet, I might add some more water on some of the rest of it and try to, oh, I'm forgetting her dress, my goodness. Obviously her dress needs sparkles. Doy. Kind of a operation do you think we're running here? That's too much water, get out of there. Oh, that's excellent. Love that. Oh, actually, yeah, this is absolutely working. Okay, this is making me like the whole picture again. Glitter fixes everything. It doesn't look good on camera, but it looks great in real life, so hopefully when it's finished it will look good on camera. Because that really did kind of make it pop and kind of bring some more brush strokes back into it, which is good for painting like this. Oops, shouldn't have done that. Oh well. There's too much water in her bodice here, so I'm just trying to like redistribute it, but it's not working because there is way too. Just drag that down there. Yeah, get into the skirt. There you. Problem liquid. Who's called the dog a problem child when she barks? This is problem paint right now. There we go. Okay, it's not too shabby. Okay, what have I got? Got some glitter going on. Trying to redistribute that liquid while it dries. Oh, I get a little bit of blue down there. Cool. Again, I think I'm just going to add some kind of water washes and then add little dots of gold glitter kind of around here. But otherwise, she's looking pretty good. Drag the wet paint away. keep trying to drag paint out of this bodice here, and it keeps doing things, but it is. There we go. Again, I don't know, it looks terrible in camera, but it looks nice in real life. Oh yeah, I should put a little bit of gold on the top of these things to make them stand out. A little curly cues. Oops. Maybe that's not too shabby. She's alright. I'll live with her. I think I'm going to add some silver to her hair, though, not gold. She's got enough gold on the dress. Just a little bit. Let's hope this doesn't make it look terrible. Oh, it's going to look weird when it dries. Oh, well. We're committed now. Because it is, like I said, it dries over top of things. When you put, sometimes if you put like a white over top of something, it just kind of dries into this can dry into kind of a very opaque, kind of cloudy look rather than a nice shimmery, shiny look. So I don't know how her hair will turn out there, but hopefully it turns out shiny and not chalky. Okay, I don't want to add water to the rest of this until a little bit more is dry. So I'm trying to decide. I could either, maybe I should just do some kind of flecks instead. That might be a nice touch. I feel like this got all gold in the thing, so let's do some silver. Soak up some paint into my brush here. And we're just gonna kind of oops, that's okay. The trick to this is that you want it to be kind of uneven. You don't want like even amounts of spots all over the page because they're stars. They're not even. We're gonna try to. And also, if you can get some color variation, even better. So I will add a little bit of gold, probably down here. I feel like that's where I need gold. And then, yeah, I'm trying to concentrate some down here. I have quite a bit of white up there. I feel like I need a little bit more over here. Now, at least this is watercolor. Last time I did this, I did this with the white ink, and I got it all over my stupid glass desk, and then I had to like literally scrape it off because, like I said, the ink is ink's pretty permanent. Not getting what I want over here, would you? Come, yeah, more focused there, and I don't know, maybe some of this. I need more water or something. There we go. Okay, that's pretty darn starry. Okay, I don't want more there. A little bit more there. A little bit more here. A little bit more here. I want more silver over here. I think we're about done, which is exciting. It's been about, what, 45 minutes? Look at that. Pretty much what I planned. okay. Alright. I don't hate it. I think it's alright. Try to decide if I should add like more purple. Just to kind of, what I should do is wipe off my very silvery hands here. Okay. Thankfully this is just watercolor, so it does wipe off nice and easy. Yeah, I don't like the roughness of that. When I'm looking in the monitor, I don't like the roughness of the purple around her face. So let's just honestly go in, now that things are a little bit drier, with just kind of a really light purple wash. Do I still have some purple in this? I do actually, I have quite a bit. So just, I don't want it very dark because I don't want it to, I want it to just, to not overpower anything I might bleed into, because I'm almost certainly going to. So let's just add a little bit of purple in here. That can bleed a little bit, that's fine. Hopefully I don't ruin it by doing this, but I did just want to get rid of those kind of very harsh lines. Hopefully it won't be too obvious that I did it retrospectively. Like I said, it's not like watercolor. Like with watercolor, if you tried to do this, you would get weird blur lines, kind of where every part where it touched previous paint, because it would bleed into the old paint, but with ink it's different. So I don't want to put more purple there though, because that's heavily dark. Yeah, I think this is a good idea to kind of just touch it up, honestly. No, don't you dare bleed into the dress. That is not at all what I want. Need more pigment. This paper is so warped. I'm excited. I'm going to buy some really nice watercolor paper. Well, I guess I was going to say next month, but it's February now, so this is the month I said I was going to buy nice watercolor paper. So I'm excited to do that, because I only kind of got into watercolor pretty recently, and so I've had some like watercolor stuff to work with, but for the most part I've just been using whatever, because you don't want to invest in too crazy of stuff when you're just getting started with something, because you just you know, you end up wasting all the nice stuff when you don't really know what you're doing. I might need to do some new flicks after this if it kind of starts feeling like it's covered up too many of them, because the ink is technically kind of opaque, so it might well feel like it's creating a weird layer on top of everything I just redid. Okay, yeah, I'm glad I did that. I think that kind of ties it together a bit more than what we had a minute ago. even though I keep trying to leave white space. Sometimes when I do it, I don't like it, so I'm like, alright, take it back, get rid of the white space. Hey, look nice though, please. Don't look awful. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm better with that than I was before. How's it look in the, blend out some of those more harsh lines that I can see in the monitor. Anything else standing out weird? That is, but that's her arm, so that's acceptable. Color down here, maybe. Okay, I think this turned out alright. This turned out more how I envisioned in my head than when I started. I was like, oh god, every single color is not what I was planning, because I wanted her dress to be more purple and the background to be more blue, and but now they've kind of evened themselves out, so work with that. That was too dark. Let's blend that out. Yeah, I'm probably going to need to add some more glitter on these parts here because they're just not... They're going to look different than the rest of the painting. Okay, that's fine. Alright, you still... Keep it from pooling there even though it's going to anyway. Trying to make the paint go to different places. Ooh, look, don't pull it too hard and touch it, the paper will rip. Yeah, okay, that's too much of a white space there. Actually, that's cool, I ended up covering it with a bit of blue. Let's add a little bit of blue down here then, just to balance that out. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I do like the gold in her bodice now. I think that looks great. Her skirt. I'm not liking the white space though. God damn. Add less white space. Try to maintain a little bit of it, like get rid of most of it. Yeah, I love the little speckly stars. Let's add more of them since we like them so much. I keep saying and then we're done, but then I think we're done. So, where's my gold paint? Okay, mostly silver, that's correct. Okay. Now try not to get it on the parts that already have quite a bit. Just the new parts. I'm trying to avoid like her face and hair, for instance, and her dress, because those are already quite sufficiently speckled. Just the new parts that I did. A little more targeted, which is hard when you're speckling. But you know, here we are. Okay, that's actually turning out pretty decent. I'm gonna add a little bit of gold down here just because the silver isn't really showing up on this very light purple. The gold will look a bit more interesting. Didn't get any of it. Yeah, it's probably about done. There's kind of some open spaces, that's fine too. Oh, and now I've got kind of some bigger dots I didn't have before, which is a nice contrast. I think she's done. Let's slap a signature on it before I forget. Dry down here. Yeah, I think I can work down there. Okay. Black probably. Do this one here. Also have black. Yes, I definitely do have liquid black. Modern world, you have to make sure you put the signature somewhere. It won't get cropped off if someone tries to steal it. So let's put it up here, I think. But also to not make it obnoxious. That's fine. The end's pretty dark, so let's try to make it tea a little bit. Oh, and I've ruined it. Oh well, it happens. Let's make it more, whole thing more dark. Oh, it looks weird. I should have left it the first time. Whatever, done. If I touch it more, it'll get worse. Okay, I think that's about it. Yeah, I actually can't believe that actually turned out what I was envisioning in my brain, because it sure wasn't when I first started. I was ready to give up on it for a minute there. Just kind of tilt it so that some of this liquid runs a bit back into more of the painting and is not quite so desperately on the edge. But yeah, okay. All right, well that was good. That was a little diversion for me, so I can say I did film something and did stream something. So getting things done, but. Definitely, I'm spending a lot of time trying to finish this stupid, my monthly planner, which is honestly mostly just for me. Like, I need a planner for my life, and I didn't like any of the ones that I saw available this year, so I'm like, well, I'm just gonna make myself one. But it has, like, dominated so much time. I'm like, oh, I can finish that in a week. It's been, like, over a month, and I'm still working on the damn thing. Like, not every day, but, like, way more time than I thought I would need. Because I keep wanting to add new stuff, and then I'm just using the format to do things like free PDFs for my email list and stuff. So it's been really useful in that regard. But so much work, so I really want to finish that at some point. But we'll get there. No, this isn't pre-recorded. I can see the chat. I'm just finishing up though. No, I don't think I've ever posted pre-recorded on Twitch. If I'm on YouTube, sometimes they're not live, but usually you can tell the difference because it won't just be a live stream. It'll be an actual video. But yeah, I think we're done with these. Let's make sure all of the ink is tightly kept up so that I don't spill ink all over my life, which would suck. Okay, are these even in the right places? No. Put over there. Brown. Blue, green, blue, purple. There we go. Okay. Oh, I made a drink and then I didn't drink any of it. I completely forgot. Please don't end the stream. What are you up to today? Oh wow, I definitely got that onto the next page. Oh, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but there's purple all over the next page. Tilt, tilt, tilt. There we go. Okay, well I got a little bit more cleanup to do, so it won't end just quite yet, but we are definitely in the cleanup stage. Yeah, I always pour out way too much ink. Like, I don't know if you can see like how much is in the brown. Like, I barely used brown at all. It was for her hair. Did not need that much of it. Ugh, what a waste. Anyways, these last me forever though. Like, I've used these so much and they still all look, well, you can't tell on that one, but they still all look pretty much full. I don't know if you can see on that one. It's pretty much full. So I guess I really don't have to worry too much about using it up fast. Plus, I just bought a whole bunch of new ink this year anyway, so there you go. Although actually, in that ink, the water-based ink, I need to get a brown and I need to get a black, because I didn't get a brown or a black because they're ugly colors and I don't like them. But I forget that, of course, I need a brown and a black if I'm going to be drawing... Well, I need a brown if I'm drawing people, and a black's just useful for everything. So, I actually do need to buy some more Ferris wheel press inks at some point in my life here, but a million other things to buy. Like I said, I ended up investing in all of my equipment this month, so that's good, and it should last me for a while, thank goodness. But those were my expenses this month. Oh, and then in the future, I think I tried to plan it out because I keep saying I want to do an alcohol inks course because there's this artist I love who does these beautiful alcohol ink florals and like abstract alcohol inks, which totally goes in line with A, my florals, and B, my abstracts. So I really want to take her course, and it's only like, I don't know, it's like $60 or $70 or something, like totally reasonable. So I think I'm going to try to take that course, definitely not this month, and maybe not next month. I think in April I'm going to try to do it, just because of the way the dates work out. Like there's kind of like February is a short month, so I definitely don't have any extra days to take a weekend to do an art course. But in April, I think the weeks work out so that I can actually take like a couple days off in a row and just, you know, spend time just doing art kind of as a break. So not business art, not anything for fashion, just like art. And I'm excited to try that. But it also means like I have to buy the course and then I have to buy the materials to actually do the project, which means I have to buy the course in advance so that I know which materials to buy. And since you can't buy anything in person, obviously it has to be long enough in advance to actually get here for the same weekend that I have the free time. Yeah, alcohol inks. If you look it up on like Instagram or just Google, they're like these really cool like swirls. They basically, like kind of how I was bleeding some of these pigments into each other on like, this is a porous paper, but you use a like plasticky type of paper, and then it just you dry it with a dryer. So like there's a whole bunch of like things I have to buy to do it properly, because you need a dryer and you need the inks and you need the type of board you put it on and stuff. So but it should be really fun. Drunk drawing? Yeah, I mean, that's the idea, right? I'll take the weekend and just really have a nice time, so it'll be fun. But no, you are not supposed to drink the alcohol inks. I think that would probably be pretty bad for you, if not deadly. I'll stick with the wine and cider. But yeah. Oh, damn, she got one. Oh, actually, that's not bad. She got one white dot right on her eye, but I think it actually looks like a highlight. Like, it looks like it's intentional. So that's not too bad at all. Oh, I'm so pleased with these speckle stars. I think they turned out so good. Although, Jesus Christ, I don't know if you can see on my desk, it's just covered in little glittery things. So let's see if I can kind of clean some of that off. I won't use my drinking water there. Just the paint water. There we go. Yeah, these are all water-based speckles, so they will just clean right up with the water. Excellent. Oh, I was so mad today. I spilled drinks constantly in my life. And I was stupid. I was pouring one drink from a cup to another cup, and I poured it kind of right over my, Oh, I've got speckles on my computer. Let's wipe those away, too. Mostly this little palette saved my computer because I had it right over top of my laptop. Anyway, I poured one drink from another cup, and then I spilled it right on top of my nice little wireless charging pad. So it made a pop when I unplugged it, which is not a great sign. But I'm hoping that if I just leave it for a day or two... Actually, I have a little silica gel pack somewhere. I should put that near it. And give it a day or two, and hopefully it'll still work, because it's like this beautiful marble and gold little charging pad, and I love it, and I want it to continue to work. I need another piece of paper towel to dry my desk now. There it is. But yeah, just another casualty in my ongoing saga of things I spill. But for the most part, I do alright. Mostly I drink water, so I've spilled water on my computers, on my laptop so many times, and for the most part, they're fine. I had to take one of my laptops apart and like clean out the keyboard because it was too because I spilled wine on it. But other than that, I get by pretty good for the amount of things I spill. The trick is to drink water. Okay. Actually, yeah, that turned into a nice little paint palette page there. I can't believe I'm pleased with this. I thought I was gonna hate it when I got started. Nah, alright. Shows you it's worth it to continue when you're doing something. Alright, so what am I doing? This Monday on YouTube there should be a new video on my YouTube. It should be, I think it's going to be my winter fashion capsule collection video. And there's going to be a Valentine's illustration live stream on at some point next week because no, maybe not next week. It might be the week after, closer to Valentine's Day. It'll be another fashion illustration drawing. And I've got a bunch of other, there's going to be a new video posted every week and hopefully a live stream every week, but that one's a little less mandatory. I want to make sure I post the edited video every week, but I'm going to try to do live streams too. And even if it's just something like this, if it's 45 minutes doing a sketch, although now it's been an hour, but definitely the other thing is that the new collection is going to be designed at some point in the next month, hopefully. So I will be posting that. And I think last time I did it all in one go and it turned out to be like 4 hours and then 4 hours to ink and then 4 hours to like color it. So I think I'm going to do it less than that. Like I'm going to do maybe 2 or 3 at a time instead of like 8. So that the individual videos can be a little bit shorter, so they're not quite so time consuming. And also that way, you know, I can get a couple weeks of live streams out of it instead of just one. Although honestly, I think I got 3 weeks of live streams out of it last time because of all the different steps. But yes, I think that's it for me tonight. Thanks to everyone who stopped by, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked hanging out, and I had a good time with everyone chatting. So it was good, and make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I will see everyone later. Bye now.